Good afternoon, this is Barbara, and I welcome you to this sacred and safe space. Just to breathe, relax, chill out together. So as usual, just let's breathe together. Just feel that tummy pushing out as you breathe in. And as you breathe out, just feel or imagine all the tensions floating away. Sometimes I have to do this big deep breath. You'll find what you have to do. We're all different. There is no perfect way to breathe at all. And as you breathe, just focus your attention on you, the inside of you. Just observe what you feel, sense. And just allow yourself to relax. You can close your eyes or keep them open, but not closed if you're driving your car. Just be aware that your heart is open. So just allow your heart to open up. Imagine it opening up like a lotus flower and receiving your breath, life, the energies that serve you as consciousness. I don't know about you, but the energies that I feel, I like to call them now as the rainbow energies, because when I do close my eyes, I just see these beautiful colours just bombarding, life. So as consciousness, you, yes, you are more than the human body and mind. The spirit part of you is consciousness that flows through the vehicle, the human body and mind. So you're in here and out there at the same time. So as consciousness, how big or small do you feel? Can you sense this? And always when I ask questions, or ask yourself the question, the first thing, the feeling or what you see, what you hear, what you feel is always right for you. Do you feel small, or do you feel grand? Do you feel one, or do you feel separate? So just receiving all these energies. And how are they going to serve you? How do you want them to serve you? I've put up a question. Hello Monique, welcome again. Are you good? So how do you want consciousness to serve you? Oh, that's good. And your new job's good? So of course now I've lost track. It doesn't matter. When we lose track, we just center ourselves, connect our body, mind, spirit. Just allow them all to come together in harmony, harmonious alignment. And then we just carry on. So I put up a question about, what are you searching for? Because just before I came live, I just tuned in what's happening, and this was a question that came up. I know myself, probably half of my life, I have been searching for who am I? The answer. What is life all about? Searching to be better. Basically, searching to be everywhere else than here with Barbara. Yeah. Hindsight and my experience now shows me that searching is all well and good, but nothing can be found out there in all the books and the courses and workshops, everything. Yes, you will find new ways and new things that don't resonate with you, or things that you don't like. And it does help for the human body mind to think that it's getting better, or is becoming more enlightened, or successful. But actually, this life is all about looking within. So hopefully your journey will, wherever you find yourself, will point you always inside for you to dive deep and ask yourself questions, care for yourself. To unravel the layers of the thoughts that we have so many of. You see, one day you will realize that you are everything. You are the center of the universe. You are enlightened. You are successful and a failure. You are everything, whatever you want to be. So instead of the search, we can just allow ourselves to experience whatever we want to in this moment. We can experience the duality if you really want to. How good something is and how bad something is, but after a while we have to come to the point of saying no más, no more. I've done it, I've got the t-shirt of all these beautiful experiences, but now it's time for the dream to come true, the grand dream of living in harmony together, love, joy, peace, to experience that. And this is no longer dual. So we really have to put a stop to this. Say no más, no more. So just promise ourselves, with the intention of living each moment, doing things we enjoy, being with people we enjoy being with, we feel happy with, walking away from things we don't like, from people we no longer resonate with, and truly trust that your dream, your focus on being happy, being joyful, being loving, being peaceful, is just for you. If we can allow ourselves this. Just to be with ourselves. And not just the body-mind, really to get to know the spirit of Barbara, the higher self. Although when we're no longer separate in duality, everything is one, so we are spirit, we are divine. So we become the divine human, the I am presence that is everywhere, that flows through us, in the world out there and within us. allowing the human to surrender to divinity, to God, to love, whatever you like to call it, to you. And allow ourselves to experience now unity, harmony. But it's going to take one more thing. And this is where a lot of us get a little stuck. I've been there. It's giving up everything. The human pops up again. Oh no! Because we're so comfortable with everything around us, everybody. It serves as well. But actually, as the embodiment of body, mind, spirit, the divine human, your dream, you can only go forward in this way if you truly give up everything. And trust the unknown, the new adventure, your divine self. So the question is, can you really do this? Are you ready? This is the quantum leap. Are you ready to jump off that cliff? And catch yourself when you're jumping. Are you so grand? No longer afraid of anything? Remember, fear. It's all part of the illusion of the third dimensional world, the duality. So no more fear, no more being afraid. Trusting the unknown. Trusting ourselves that everything we desire will come to us at the right time, the perfect time for the experience. It's all very grand, isn't it, saying all this? But until each person stops the searching out there and settles within, comes together, body, mind, spirit, gives up everything, surrenders yourself totally to divinity. Your divinity. So you're not giving yourself away to anything, anybody. No, you. You are the creator being, the powerful one, the power of love, remember? Hi, Tommy. You can type in, hello. So, one thing that's stopping us all from being committed to this quantum leap, to this to this journey into the unknown is because we don't believe we are powerful, that we are the creator. But when you observe your thoughts that say all this, when you're having a little conversation, this is the mind speaking. And it's important that we get to know the difference between your authentic self, your divinity speaking, and your ego, the human, the small me, Miss Miserable, because it's always based on either a negative, a lack, a fear, in limitation. You see, the mind in itself, imagine it as a camera, just memories of your experiences. And these memories, yes, some of them help us to cross over the road safely, to drive a car, to boil an egg. Things, that we do need. But what we've done, we've allowed all these thoughts to get attached emotionally, and they've started to overtake everything, and everything becomes a little crazy. And so you wonder why we have an epidemic of mental illness. But actually, it's just the camera, the mind, taking over your being. So what I want to do now, just focus on the space where all your memories are. And just know that from all your experiences, all the vulnerabilities from everything experienced, good and bad, the wisdom and the love that you have gained, the compassion, all this is absorbed by your spirit, your soul, divine self. So all this wisdom and love is stored, let's say, everywhere. Just imagine it all floating about, all your wisdom and love. So it's yours. But everything else, apart from this, all your memories, you don't really need them anymore. And this is helping to move into the unknown. It's a big step because it's a little scary for the human. But if you trust your divine self so much, see, she has got all your wisdom and love, everything that can help you. It's all stored. Everything that no longer serves you, we can erase. Can you imagine all your memories? All your programs, all your patterns. Yes, and not only in your little mind, all these memories, they've like got tentacles and networks going all through your body, really deeply embedded. We can erase them all. We've had our experience, the human experience. We can erase them and trust our divinity to show us in each moment when we need to the information we need, the knowingness. Paul, hi, welcome. So you'd have to replay it because we're doing erasing of all the memories that we don't need. So erasing the memories and knowing that all our love and wisdom is stored for when we need anything in the future. The knowingness will come, and not through our memories, through our divine self. But this is a whole different ball game, and you have to trust, and I think love yourself so much that you just know that this is okay. But this is the only way to take that quantum leap and live embodied enlightenment. Otherwise, it's the human pretending. So any fear or feeling scared that comes up, just embrace this feeling. So the I am presence that you are, that surrounds you. Just embrace and know that a fear, it's just energy and part of the duality, the mind, the body, old programs, trying to get the human back. But it's time to give up all that. So Paul, you're saying just breaking that distinction myself, setting up healing business, yeah. So the human basically has to just give up totally and move on as the divine self in the human body. So together, it is the only way. So just taking that breath, and in that breath, the divine and human come together as one. The divine embrace. And not worrying about that we're forgetting, that we can't remember. So I don't know if you've noticed, but most of us now are, what did we do yesterday? And it's nothing to do with old age. It's to do with the evolution of humanity. We're going from the human to the multidimensional, the divine human. So let's just take some nice deep breaths together, the divine human, and just trusting ourselves together to take us into the next phase of our lives. We don't really know, because that's why it is the unknown. But having the intention of living together in harmony, in love, joy and peace is enough. And just feeling the energies that are flowing through us, there to serve us, to serve our consciousness. So have your desires. Know what you want to experience. And it will happen. Timing, you might have to be patient or not. That's not up to the human. My main desire at this moment is, especially at this time, because I am being bombarded with lots of old thoughts and programs of fear that are coming up, that I have to just acknowledge and release, is to allow myself to channel my compassion to everybody around, no matter how they are acting, the victim or the aggressor, duality or unity. It's all right, because Earth is a brilliant playground. You can experience everything here at the moment. All levels are here. But Earth has hired her vibration now, so she is not putting up with fear and lack, limitation anymore. So the end is nigh there. So Paul's saying it's quite exciting seeing that merge and everything falling into place now, and I see good. If I click that in place now, and I see good things coming. We see good things now. The future is only the projection of the mind again. It's very important to stay here, the now moment, to trust this. And as there is no time, everything is here to experience, and we can jump realities based on what we choose to experience. So my intention is to really experience this compassion now for everybody, no matter what. And to laugh, ho, 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 the belly laugh, the real laugh, to keep my vibration high. Because this is what we have to do. We all have to keep our own vibration high, the body. Because if the body mind get a chance, it'll go and, back into the past and the future. Well, I feel that's it for today. I love the, yes, self-sabotage. But that's okay. Until we say, no mas, no more. Keep catching the thoughts and go on our way. Yeah, see you next time. Thank you. And I love the presents. And much love.